You know what? In the last episode, I actually never talked to you, so what do you gotta say? Although you can't see it from here, Cyanwood is across the sea. Okay, I was hoping you'd actually have something useful to say, but on that nicely wonderful note, hello everyone, I'm LeaderofLuxinape. Are you ready for more Let's Play Pokemon Silver version? I have a strange feeling there are going to be hidden items under here somewhere, so I'm going to break all these rocks, and... Great! 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 I'm pretty sure in Gen 2, every Pokemon you'll find via Rock Smash will always be level 15. Come on, I know there's a hidden item here. Come on. There's gotta be a hidden item. Tom! Krabby! I don't know why I'm so sure there's a... I must have found a hidden item here before, because... There we go! Hyper Potion! I knew there was something. So... Anyway, in the last episode, we got to Route 40 and used Surf for the first time to turn into a really derpy, orange-looking Lapras. And, as you can see here, we can actually head back to Olivine while we're on the water. And you can run into... Tentacool! Oh. First Pokemon I found while surfing was a Tentacool. And you have played a Pokemon game with Tentacool in it before. And the second was a Tentacool as well. This does not bode well for me for the rest of the adventure. At least, the part on the water. Good thing is, Route 40 is only one of 2 water routes we'll be seeing in a long time, so... Oh! Mother of Oshawott, that's not what I was expecting to see there. You can also find Tentacool here. Ugh. Wow! I'm scared of you and you're... Okay, finally attacking. Of course! Of course! Just run away already! Run away. I don't care if you're poisoned. Run away. I don't care if you're trapped by its tentacles. Run away. Thank you! Now I have to go to Olivine City and heal before the episode really begins. As you can see, first trainer on the water we've ever encountered, so... Really? Really, Tentacool? Really? You can't even let me battle another person that probably has Tentacool. You're just gonna jump out at me so soon. You have to warm up before going into the water. Well... I warmed up by yelling at Tentacool, and I'm technically not in the water. I'm riding on top of a Dratini somehow. What did I tell you? Oh, Surf isn't even going to work on these guys. I hate everything. It's official. I hate everything. Oh, of course, all 3 of the Pokemon that I have to level up do not do very good against Tentacool. So... Oh, Dragon Rage! I forgot I had that. That might speed things up quite a bit. Just like the Thunder Shock, way back when. Not even gonna say anything now. It's not even worth ranting about. Just, no. No, come on, seriously. Ah! Double seriously! Yeah, enemy tentacle use constrict. I hate this route, by the way. Luckily, I think there's only 4 trainers on this, but... God. Like, I can't even... I have no words. I hate this place so much. Under return by poison, Tentacool needs some damage, blah 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 blah. I'm pretty sure Rap's gonna end up doing more damage than Surf, so let's try that. Wow, Rap did more damage than Surf. And it's not gonna get to be hurt by Rap, is it? Nope. Well, guess we can say Hydra's got a bad rap among Tentacool! Oh! Apparently the game didn't like my puns so much that it wouldn't even let me level up. So now I'm gonna have to... Okay, I have a Poison Cure Berry, so I can use that. And I got a regular potion left, so I can use that. Luckily, the next trainer, I'm pretty sure, will not have Tentacool. Where is the next trainer? There you are. Obnoxious music. We're probably not even going to get to the next route in this episode. How long? 6 minutes, maybe. Maybe. Maybe we'll get there. Alright, Staryu. Especially defensive, but that actually doesn't really matter. Wow! I guess it... To be fair, it wouldn't know that I'm using Dragon Rage, but... That's like Dratini's only good move at this point. Still gonna be KO'd, but is this really just gonna be the thing for this LP? Enemies always using Recover when they're in the red? I mean, that happened with Miltank. That might have happened some other time. I don't know. Not even sure anymore. So, against my better judgment, I will switch Abridged out for Hydra. Try to get him at least at least one level up, because, well, the next gym and the rest of these 2 routes are going to be full of Pokemon that it's weak to, so I would prefer to have at least one level on when it might be easy enough. Won't even let me have that, will it? Won't even let me get away from simple Tentacool. Alright. Okay, 3rd trainer. Blah blah blah, blah 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 blah, blah blah blah, Swimmer would like to battle, blah blah blah, another Staryu, blah 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 blah. Go Grizz, blah 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 blah. Rock Throw. Rock is physical, that's actually going to affect it. But oh well, got enough attack. Whoa! Oh, critical hit, but still, not bad at all. And next Pokemon is going to be Shelder. Not going to be Ice-type until it evolves, but Rock moves will still do good to it. No, they'd still do damage to it. Doing good to it would do that. I never understood the animation to withdraw. Does it, like... What does it do? It goes down and then a plate covers its head? I mean, I know that's obviously supposed to be a shell, but to me that always looked like one of those fancy plates, like in restaurants, where they hold the plate over the thing and then it, like, to keep it warm. That's what that looked like. That did not look like a shell. But that might just be me being stupid. Wouldn't be the first time. And again, I don't get a level up. Really, game. Okay. Okay, at least it's not the Fisherman, and... a doll, okay, because a male would obviously want to have a doll in his room. Makes perfect sense. So, Tentacool again. I should probably be cutting out these wild encounters. I just... Thank you for watching these videos, because we all know how bad they are. No. That was my imitation of Tentacool's cry. Tentacool used Supersonic! Ridge became confused. Yes! Okay, there you are. You're the last swimmer. Why do I I should use repels. Why haven't I been using repels the whole time? Tentacool is super sane. Okay, finally. Yes, because an off-colored Lapras is clearly a guy. Well, I guess that's just a clever way of representing the fact that we're on the water, but could have just messed around with the trainer sprites a little more like they did in later games, so it actually looks like they're riding on a Pokemon or something. Aurora Beam lowering attack? That never happens. That's not really supposed to happen. I thought it lowered a different stat. I thought it lowered accuracy, actually, but I don't know. Aurora Beam's first Ice-type move you'll see. Shelter, like I already said, evolved into an Ice-type Pokemon. Nothing really big there. If that gets another critical hit, I'm done for. Not even close. Alright. Come on. Alright. I'm guessing at least one more Shelter. About to use Wartortle! Alright, another Kanto starter. We already saw Bulbasaur and, of course, Charmeleon, the evolved form of Charmander. So here we have Wartortle, evolved form of Squirtle, and I am going at it full on with the Fire type. Okay. I knew I needed the EXP on Hephaestus. I just want to see it. Look at that. And considering it still knows Bubble, yeah, I got this in the bag. Well, it might know Spew Droplets too, actually. Nope, just Bubble. Might know Bubble Beam, that would be bad. Fire Punch again. I'm really sorry, I'm probably gonna... Oh, it does know Spew Droplets. Great. Well, that didn't do much. At least with the Festus in the front of the party, it's fast enough to be able to run from, like, everything. So... should be another Shelter. Yep. I can tell about some of these things. I mean, the guy at the Charmeleon before only had the Charmeleon, but the person at the Bulbasaur had, like, a Hoppip and another Hoppip. So, whoa! That's not very effective? Then I would hate to see what super effective is on a Shelter. Probably the first time I ever used Ember because it's so much weaker than Fire Punch. And I even get a level up from that. Alright. Maybe my luck has turned around. You know what? I'm going... should I or shouldn't I? You know what? I will. I'm going to actually continue this episode. I was considering ending it here, but from now on, I will post-commentate over this next route. Starting with here. Alright, nothing really big to talk about here, so, I mean... all we're actually doing are just going along a water route, fighting trainers. If you ever played Pokemon before, you know this isn't going to be the funnest of times. It's going to be a bit of a drag, but, you know, fighting trainers, all that stuff's kind of fun. This guy's probably the worst because I'm pretty sure I have 6 Tentacool. I'm not even paying attention to the video until now, so, yeah, this is just... I really don't have as much to talk about on this as on all the last time where I had the whole life-changing I will not try to copy everybody who's already famouser than me and stuff thing. So really guess I'm trying to just do more and greater things with my channel. My next LP is going to be probably a lot more editing based and is going to follow more, it's going to have better capture quality. I mean, it's going to be a game with better quality than this in general, but it's also going to be captured from the Wii U, which would automatically bump up the quality a lot. I already did do it. The New Super Luigi U is actually a test to make sure I could capture from the Wii U properly. And also, just as kind of side note, I'm going to try to do some more multiplayer co-commentating stuff. I've already had some failed recordings of various Mario Party games, and I'm really hoping to get some good ones up after I'm done with Pikmin 2. Now, unfortunately, I'm having a lot of trouble with the announcement that was supposed to come up at the end of Pikmin 2. Challenge mode thing. So that is actually not going to come at the end of that. I have really no idea when it's actually going to happen, but I do know it's still going to happen. And I just completely skipped over the first time seeing a Remoraid, but it's not really that good of a Pokemon. Generic water type. You don't really need to watch out. So anyway, I'm going to cut back to live commentary here, just after running away from this Tentacool. Woo! I'm getting a bit under-leveled here, aren't I? There are some islands in here, as you might have seen, and if I can stop running into Tentacool, that would be nice. I did a checkup on this before. I forgot there are actually 10 trainers on this route, so what I'm going to do is beat the rest of them, is get to Cyanwood City post-commentated sped up, and beat the rest of them off screen, just so it's not really long. But anyway, you see something there, and you try to cross it, you get pushed back. So that looks like a thing maybe an HM would be able to solve. Maybe we'll get an HM like that someday. So, back with speed. I really know that all the stuff I talk about, me having actual fans and subscribers, mostly it's wishful thinking. I really am popular as I wish I could be. I'm probably never going to be as popular as I want to be, but, you know, I'm still doing this. And I know that not everybody who watches my videos, and probably the majority of people who actually watch it for the sake of watching it, and aren't just there because I know them and I'm a YouTuber, which is cool and stuff, you are probably not wondering why I have a tendency to battle really badly most of the time when I'm fighting just random trainers, and the only time I have a tendency to use strategy and such is in gym battles and other boss fights like Shady Pants or not really even Team Rocket. That's just because, really, I am very bad at competitive battling, so it kind of makes sense that I wouldn't do actual strategy and things here, and this is actually usually the way I normally play through a Pokemon game. However, I'm kind of even fighting a lot of these battles especially worse than I could do in general, because I've only been doing my strategy where I level up one team member to a level, then the next one, then the next one. That whole thing I've only been doing for like a year now, and I'm still not really getting a way to do it and actually not losing, still fighting like I'm not half drunk off of something. Seawater, maybe. But anyway, that's kind of my weird spiel on why I'm really not doing as good even as I could do. But maybe I'm hoping by the time I do another main series Pokemon LP, I'll have worked out the kinks in the strategy with X and Y, finally. So yeah, that's really about it. And I have like another minute of sped up audio to kill. You get to watch me. Yeah, I really probably should have scripted something to say here, but I'm kind of on a schedule. I'm already too late uploading this, and you know me, I pre-record like a month in advance this episode. I didn't even remember what happened in it until I started watching it for the editing, and I'm recording this post commentary the day this is going up, so now you know even more. of the way I do things. If I'm actually inspiring someone to start Let's Playing and you want to know how I do this stuff, I would probably be more than happy to make a video where I explained all the equipment and stuff I use, but you'd probably be better off watching someone more professional doing that, because I said it like 3 minutes ago. I am by far not the best Let's Player around there. I'm trying my best to be the best that I can be, but I'm not going to be super famous or anything. But whatever. This is the first time we've seen Horsey. As far as I know, they have a tendency to use things like Water Gun and Smokescreen. They're a lot accuracy based. I didn't mention it before, but Remoraid actually is 2. Almost all of its moves before evolving have 100% accuracy and have to do with shooting. And also, as you just saw there, Horsey can learn Dragon Rage, which makes sense because maybe sometime we'll see a dragon type that is related to Horsey. But until now, Horse is on fire. And after all that, we are finally in Cyanwood City. I only beat 4 of the 10 trainers, but the rest of that's going to be off screen just for the sake of time. There's nothing really remarkable since we can't go on any of the islands. There's 4 in total on the route. Since we can't go on the islands, there's nothing really remarkable about that route, except for the fact that it leads to Cyanwood City, home to the pharmacy with the medicine to cure Amphi, which is not there 500 years. Okay, there it is. So let's get the medicine now. Your Pokemon appear to be fine. Is something worrying you? The lighthouse Pokemon is in trouble. I got it. This ought to do the trick. And you get Secret Potion. Or the Secret Potion. This actually was a legitimate... This actually looks like a shop in Heart Gold and Soul Silver. And you could buy revives for the first time, which is pretty good. Yeah, I already used one. You can buy revives. Next to the gym. You crossed the sea to get here. That must have been hard. It would be much easier if your Pokemon knew how to fly, but you can't use fly without the city's gym badge. If you beat the gym leader here, come see me. I'll have a nice gift for you. Huh, I wonder what that gift would be. Chuck, the gym leader, spars with his fighting Pokemon, so now we know that the gym is fighting type. And it's the guy who taught us Headbutt. I'm in shock. A guy about your age with piercing eyes and long hair came in. He scared me into giving him my prized Pokemon. I still have one left, but what if he comes back? You look strong. Could you look after my Pokemon for a while? Sure thing, I guess. Anything to get in the way of mysterious stranger Shady Pants, I suppose. And if we deposit our one of our Pokemon... Did I even heal yet? Yeah, I did. So let's deposit Festus since he's our newest team member. Probably should have gone for the first time without my starter. I don't think Sobek... The only time Sobek ever actually fainted was battling Whitney. And talk to him again. He says the exact same thing. And then he will give you... Take good care of it, please. You received a Pokemon... Excuse me, everything. You get Shucky, who is a Shuckle. Level 15, you are actually able to use it however you want on your team. Now, if you look here, attack is 8, special attack is 10, speed is 11. If you look at Sobek, you see that. But defense is 74, and special defense is 76. So, it's rather defensive, and could do very well only on level 15. You could take a berry from it if you want. It's not really useful at this point, but if you want one, you take it. I am not using Shucky on my team. After a while, I'm pretty sure this might just be in Heart Gold and Soul Silver, he'll just let you keep it. You can return it to him, it'll still be registered in your Pokedex or something. But if you want one to use on your team, Actually, I can't do that. If you want one to use on your team, you can actually find them. They're just very difficult to find via Rock Smash. This Chucky is female. I believe the gender is randomized. So, I guess Mary and the Eevee get more screen time. And... not what I was trying to do. In this episode, we made it across the ocean to Cyanwood City, so... epic alliteration. The next episode, I will off-screen the gym battle. Not the gym battle. Why would I off-screen a gym battle? I'm going to off-screen fighting the rest of the trainers on Route 41, and then we will head to the Cyanwood City Gym. So until then, I'm Leader of Luxinape, signing off.